guys, Ash here. I just wanted to share my practice when I am experiencing a dis-ease or a discomfort in my physical body. So, quick backstory. Last night I got out of my car after a quick drive and just noticed some real intense cramping in my left thigh. It feels like a cramp, it's constant, it's a little bit numb and tingly, and I'm gonna assume that it's a bit of nerve symptoms, potentially trapped nerve. I may have been sitting, I've been sitting quite a bit, so my hips might be out slightly, and last night was very uncomfortable, so didn't get much sleep, and today I thought I would let you guys know how I approach healing. To me, the diagnosis doesn't always matter. It is nice to have a diagnosis, though it is certainly not always needed. And more importantly are the steps of recovery or rehabilitation. So to me, what is important when I'm taking a client through rehabilitation of the physical body, I make sure they understand the main points, which is first and foremost, you must rest and nurture the area of the body. So we must rest and nurture the body first and foremost. What this might look like is if you've got a shoulder injury or it's just, it's playing up, it's particularly uncomfortable one day, either buy a sling or hold your arm into your body and use your other hand for a period of say 12 to 24 hours. This alone, in the initial phases when you first realize that an area is pulling or twinging or in discomfort, actually acknowledging that discomfort and taking care of that area is the first and most essential step. This is often looked over and why our injuries turn into even worse injuries or potentially even lifelong injuries. So once we've rested and nurtured the area and we're aware that we are in a state of healing, so we're moving differently, we're holding our body differently, we're using our body differently, the next stage is to actively try to release and move the body. So something is not aligned, something is dysfunctional. Without having to understand the biomechanics of the physical body, what we can actually do is just listen to the body and receive its wisdom. So we can just find some time, find some space. I've set up my mattress behind me because I'm actually really quite tender. As you can see, I can actually do a squat, but I can't put any weight when my toes are facing forward and on one leg. So deep down in a double squat I can, but can't walk up and down stairs. Couldn't even lift my leg last night. If I try to lift that with my own muscles, then there's some significant activation and pulling through there. So I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to really nurture that. So as I said, you want some time and some space to drop into a self-discovery practice. And the goal of this practice is to listen to the body and be guided by what feels good, understanding some basic concepts. Now, some basic concepts are, we want to strengthen that which is loose or weak. We want to lengthen that which is tight or overactive. So we want to create more balance, an even activation where it needs to be activating. And you also want to think length. So whether you're working in a ball and socket joint or the different types of joints that our body has, you want to think length and spaciousness. So always lifting and leaning forward and opening the space in the joints and between the bones, and especially the vertebrae as well, so we can get more blood flow into those joint areas, so that we can get more fluid into those little pockets of cushiony membranes and Of course, blood-filled oxygen is fantastic to get to these areas, especially if they are in a state of healing. And of course, the waste system as well, taking away waste, the lymphatic system, helping to drain away extra fluid, and yeah, really just maintaining the most optimal form and internal system that we can. Right, so this is my practice. I'm going to turn the music back up and enjoy.